Hi guys, Steve from Steve's Garage. Just want to say hi to all and hope all is well. This video is for Stony 1964 and the rest of the world. Stony, this is the stove that I was telling you about. It's a Scandia. You could probably Google it or whatever, Google Scandia stoves, and come up with who sells them. It's a nice size stove. I've had it for about, like I said, 20 years. It looks pretty good. I just put on this upper piece, this fan that's in the stack this year, just to check it out. So far it's pretty good. I'm not too happy with it, but it blows around. It turns on at 350 degrees and shuts off at 300 when the stove goes down. It's all automatic. Stove behind it, the fan behind it, it's an old General Electric fan I picked up. It works pretty good. To keep the heat off the back of the stove, that's a stainless steel sheet back there, and I've got a vent on the bottom that vents through all the way up on top to keep the wall from overheating, getting too hot. I've got this fan here. I don't know if I showed it, if you can see it in the video, but I've got that fan there blowing behind it. It depends on how hot the fire is, fast, medium, or slow, just to keep it at hand temperature. This year I bought one of those little handheld infrared thermometers. I've been checking it out. So far so good. Up here on the upper ceiling part of the garage, I got a ceiling fan which blows the heat back down. The garage is not insulated. It's got quite a few air circulation throughout the garage, so I'm not concerned about carbon monoxide or anything in the garage. I do, up on top the vent, I do close that off. I close that vent off. Like I said, the garage gets plenty air, and if I do feel like it's a little heavy in here, I open the big door for a minute. It's a cold day out there today. Matter of fact, it's 40 degrees and raining, and in the garage I just checked the thermometer not that long ago. I hope you can see this, but it says 60 degrees. I don't know if you can see that on there or not. It's a little bit above 60 degrees in the garage, and the stove's only been going for 20 minutes. Also today I want to be out here and I want to start the Plymouth up. I put some stable in the gas. I got to run it up and circulate it through the fuel system. I don't have the tank all the way topped off. Usually I wait to top it all the way off till it gets really cold outside, like below freezing, because that tank contracts, and when it contracts, if I overfill it now, it spurts the gas out of the gas cap on the side of the car. So I got to be very careful when I do that. But it's pretty much about 3/4 of the tank full now. I'm gonna give the car a cold start. It hasn't started in a while, so you want to stick around and watch. Stick around and watch. Just got to open the garage door. I got to watch this camera. I already just about broke this camera twice since I had it. Knocking it off the stupid tripod. So excuse me for the little interference here. I'll give you guys a full, if this thing don't fall over again on me. Well, I get sick and tired every time I see that thing fall. Oh. Anyway. I guess it's just me when those cameras fall, not watching what I'm doing and impatient. Sorry for the longevity of this, but it'll be quick. Just a few minor adjustments here before I start her up. I got that battery disconnect key down here, and just gotta turn it on. Alright, let's see what it does for you. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to start. You know, these mold powers, they sit around for a while. You gotta bring them back to life.
Alright, I'll come back to you guys in a while. I don't want to bore you with any more of this. It's a 440 mildly built cam, roller rocker head, approximately 500 horse. I never had a dyno. It's got an Edelbrock 750 carb. The trans is a 727 shift kitted. The rear axle is a 355 posi, 8 3/4 axle. The interior, well, I think it's done. I've had everything re-chromed, seats refitted, new door panels, new instrumentation bezels, glove box, new steering wheel, new carpet, new pedals, new door jambs, skid plates, on and on and on and on and on. I mean, you look at it and it's totally been restored. Re-chromed the bumpers. Oh boy. I had the all aluminum trim, all polished. Got a few rattles here and there that needs attending to, but I'll get to them sometime. The only problem that I have with the car is that seal at the end of the transmission. When that thing gets hot and I'm coming to a stop, that drive shaft just wheels. I've lubricated it and it goes away for a while, but the lubrication goes away and it comes back. I'm going to probably change that seal, but I'm going to have to investigate on how to do it, or what kind of tools are needed to do it. One thing, when I had that transmission redone, I was working, and I was employed for Chrysler Corporation, and I worked at the tech center, so I had access to all the labs, and I was pretty fortunate to run across a gentleman there in the lab that, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, it was called Motec. And he was the first instructor there. He ran Motec, and he rebuilt my trans for me. Hell of a guy, Joe. Here's to you, Joe, if you're still out there. And he rebuilt my trans for me. He supposedly ground down, I forgot how many plates he got in there, how many clutches he got in there, but it's the maximum clutches you can put in there, and the shift kitted it. And I'll tell you, that transmission, when it shifts, you feel it, and it's like driving a car with a complete drive shaft straight from the engine to the rear axle. It hits hard. I love it. The rear axle came out of the guy out in Shelby Township there. He got a hold of a 355 Hemi Posi, brand new NOS back when I got it. The car don't hook up like I'd like it to, but it's fine. It's fine. Not until I decide to do something else with it, put some traction bars on it or something. I don't know. I don't really want to mess with it. It's mostly just a fun show car and a get on it on the street kind of car. And another friend of mine, I remember going down this one road over here, and he had a Corvette, and I took him on, and I beat him twice, but he was kind of pissed off, excuse my French, when I asked him if my brake lights worked. I know the car wouldn't beat him on curves and all, but on the straightaway, this car really gets it. Alright, with that, I think I'll say have a good day, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video, and comment, To all my new subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You mean the world to me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. Thank you much. Have a good day. Take her easy.